I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Sí, carnal, ayer andabas bien pinche desconectado, güey. Pero qué bueno, güey, qué bueno que ya te sientas mejor, güey. A veces nada más es una lloradita. Y otra vez. ¿A poco no se escucha? A ver, voy a revisarme y lleva la verga con esto, güey. A ver, a ver, a ver. Hello, hello, hello. A ver. Ah, sí se escucha, güey. Pinche internet culero es el que no te deja, güey. El saludo, what the fuck is going on, babies? Explorador del velo, dragones sombríos. Ah, no mames, facción. Señores de la fortuna. ¿Hoy? Vigías del duelo, cuervos antibatano. Yo creo que voy a hacer este, güey. Dragones sombríos. Pertenecen a los dragones. Ropeataduna. Primero que pone en... No sé por qué me acordé de un capítulo de Futura. Acción de grupos en el equipo de... ¿Futura? ¿Futurama? Ah, ya, ¿qué es la dificultad, güey? A ver, espérame. Déjame ver lo de los trofeos, papu. Amistades en los lugares... No, chingas madre. Sí, trotamundos, güey. Pero creo que no le puedo... ¿Nombre? ¿Qué nombre le pongo, güey? Le voy a poner... ¿Qué le pongo, güey? Aventuras pasadas de la Inquisición por defectos. Pues no, principal algunos elementos del juego anterior, Dragon Age Inquisition. Eso podrá alterar ligeramente la historia, pero puedes omitirlo si deseas continuar. Puta madre, creo que en 30 minutos hacer escuela en sábado. Qué putiza, güey. Qué putiza, güey. No, ese me suena, güey. Ese me suena, Nift.
Time to get to work. What's he been saying now?
Well, we're not in trouble.
Let's move.
Well, we made it. I'm happy we're here. All of us.
Me encanta esa, güey. Me encanta, no mames, güey. Este puto perro juego, güey, era el que quería desde hace tiempo, güey. De hecho, quería reservarlo, pero ahora que lo dieron gratis, pues a ver qué tal.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
Pinche carnal, güey, no mames. Sí, no, es que es un cagadero esto de la escuela, güey, lo de la directora y lo que quieren. Está muy de la verga.
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin.
Estaba viendo la reseña de este juego y casi la mayoría le está tirando mierda. Pero a ver qué tal. Digo, yo vi el gameplay en algún momento y... se ve bien, las gráficas se ven bien.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know is the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venator and cultists drag her away.
Estaba, bueno, es que la reseña que yo vi decía que este juego no tiene nada que ver con el anterior, con Dragon Age Inquisition. Todo mundo, y creo que no lo sé yo, no personalmente, porque no he jugado ninguno. Esta es la primera vez que voy a jugar uno, bien, o sea, ya un juego completo, porque la vez pasada solamente jugué Dragon Age Inquisition, y eso porque me suscribí a...
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your
al EA.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Perdón, me distraje.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard.
No, ya la quitaron, güey. Ya no está. Ya no está la prueba.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
Es que no mames, además también pesaba un putero, güey. 100 y tantos gigas. No mames, es una pasadez de verga, güey.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get
Más de 100 gigas, güey. No me acuerdo, güey. No voy a estar recordando todo, carnal.
Solus.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
We're pretty fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
¿Qué pedo?
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
La verga.
The veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
When the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to...
A lo mejor y sí la vi, güey. Ya tiene también un chingo de años que no... Creo que sí la vi, güey.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Pues sí, pero tiene que llamarme mucho la atención, güey, como para decir, güey, cámara, güey, la voy a ver, güey. Por ejemplo, la última que vi, güey, fue la de Nosferatu. Nosferatu o Nosferatus, güey. Pero fue la última que vi, güey, y... más de lo mismo, güey, pero no estaba fea, güey. Digo, palomera. Palomera.
What about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. He grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge. This is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon.
Por fin, güey. Ah, no mames. Aguántame, güey. Voy a echar nada más una tortita y ahorita vengo. Ahora sí,
Here
papus.
they come.
No mames, pero ¿por qué mago, güey? Si yo no había pedido ser mago.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
Predatory cultists!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
Así nomás quedó, güey.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Ned Gallus!
Ah, no mames, está bueno este, güey, ¿eh?
Venatori, take your revenge! Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
El pay de limón, sí, güey, es una puta delicia, bro, ¿eh? De hecho, yo hace muchos años, güey, trabajé en Costco, güey. Y principalmente trabajé en la panadería de Costco, güey. No, no mames, ya te imaginarás, güey, todo el pinche festín que luego me armaba, güey.
So good to see you.
Obviamente, güey, hay áreas, güey, ahí dentro de Costco, güey, que pues no pueden, bueno, sí pueden desayunar, güey, pero obviamente siempre y cuando, pues compren, güey, ¿no? Pero por ejemplo, nosotros que éramos de panadería, güey, no
Then the
mames.
sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
A 20 varos es una
Some old friends said if I
es
was
una ganga, güey. Normalmente los putos revendedores de mierda, güey, andan dando casi la rebanada a pinche 50 pesos, güey, 60. No mames, con 10 rebanadas. Ponle tú que le sacas 24 rebanadas, güey. Con 10 rebanadas, güey, ya compraste el puto pie, güey. Hijos de su puta jodida y miserable madre, güey.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori.
¿Qué te voy a andar mandando yo, perro?
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
No mames, si con pedos si puedo mantenerme yo solo, güey. No, pero sí está bueno, güey. Te digo que yo trabajé ahí, güey, en Costco, güey. Y vendían un pastelito, güey, que se conoce como, bueno, ahí lo llamaban tiramisú, güey. Que es el pastelito de 1000 hojas, güey. Y usaban café, güey, para hacer bueno, tanto el pan, güey, como bueno, remojar el pan, güey, como hacer ¿cómo se llama? Como la natita, güey, la crema pastelera, güey, pero sabía café, güey. Entonces, pues no mames, ahí teníamos todo en la panadería, güey, leche, sin mamada había huevo, pero el huevo no venía en cascarón, güey. Ya venía en un bote grande, güey, todo el huevo revuelto, güey. Entonces, pues ya te imaginarás, güey, ¿no? Era mucho más fácil. El bolillo, pues obviamente, güey, era yo estaba en la sucursal de Polanco, güey. En Ciudad de México hay varias, güey. Hay varias, pero en la que yo estuve fue en la sucursal de Polanco. Luego también estaba bien chido, güey, porque vendían unas mamadas, güey, que se les llamaba bagels. Que son como unas donitas, güey, saladas, güey, pero podía ser el bagel normal, güey, bagel parmesano, ese era el que me volvía loco. Y el bagel con ajonjolí, güey, pero a mí me gustaba el parmesano, güey. Y como también utilizaba el queso Filadelfia para el pie, tanto de queso, güey, como para el pie de limón, si no me equivoco. Pues, güey, no mames, luego me armaba mis bagels, güey. Bueno, cuando yo sabía que iban a meter los bagels al horno, iba por el parmesano, güey, y le echaba más parmesano, güey, al pan, güey, para que saliera así chingón, güey. Y ya cuando salía, pues no, ¿pa' qué te cuento, güey? ¿Pa' qué te cuento, carnal? Mira. ¿Pa' qué te cuento, padrino? Partía la mitad del pinche bagel, güey. Y le echaba su queso Filadelfia, me armaba mi cafecito y... ¡ay! También el que me gustaba muchísimo, güey, que comérmelo, güey, así recién salidito, güey, eran los muffins de chocolate, güey. Porque la costrita de arriba, güey, pues salía medio crujiente, güey. Entonces, con un vasito de leche, güey, no. Sí, güey, siempre he sido un amante de la comida, güey. La verdad es que a mí no me ofende, güey, y tampoco me desagrada el ser gordo, güey. Eso quiere decir que soy amante, güey, 100% nato, güey, de la papita, güey. Vámonos, puto. No mames, está chido este, güey, ¿eh? Ahora que lo estoy jugando, güey, sí está bueno el puto... No me voy a morir, güey. Sí, güey, no mames, güey, la neta. Puto hombro de mierda, güey.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He's...
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds...
Yo quería ser guerrero, güey, no sé por qué puta madre me dieron el ser mago, güey. Pinche juego de mierda, güey. Pero bueno, No me está desagradando la neta el jugar como mago, güey. Debo confesarlo, sinceramente. Pero sí esperaba algo más.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah.
Quizá ahí no apreté los pinches botones correcto, con eso de que luego te desconectas y empiezas a mandar un chingo y un chingo y un chingo de mensajes, güey. Pero no, todo viene, güey. La neta no me desagrada el ser mago, güey. Al contrario, güey. Me está gustando, güey. ¿Qué dice? Los magos pueden usar orbes y dagas. Utiliza poder del orbe para atacar con la daga. Si es por aquí, a ver. Normalmente en este tipo de juegos, güey, que son de mundo abierto, güey, tipo RPG, güey, me gusta estar así como descubriendo, güey, qué pedo, güey.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Manda mensaje por minuto, no sé a qué te refieres, güey, con eso, güey. No, está bien, güey. No, tampoco te... Yu-Gi-Oh, güey.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
¿Cómo es cerca de Costco? Porque tengo entendido que para entrar tienes que pagar. Exactamente, güey. Tienes que pagar una membresía, güey. Es igual que el Sams. Pagas una membresía, no sé si es al año, no sé cómo está el pedo, la verdad, ni me acuerdo. Porque pues yo no era de esa área de membresías, yo era de panadería. Pero pues... En aquel entonces, güey, no estaba mal pagado ese lugar, güey, la neta, güey. O sea, estaba bien, güey. Recuerdo perfectamente que en ese entonces yo ganaba 5,000 pesos al mes, güey. Te estoy hablando que eso tiene más de 12... No, güey, ¿qué? Yo entré a trabajar ahí a los 18, güey. Tiene 12 años, güey. No, mames, no, más, güey. Tiene 16 años, güey, que trabajé ahí, güey. Tiene perros 16 años, güey.
The demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Sí, pero creo que es por un año, güey. No mames, también usa el sentido común, carnal. O sea, si pagas una membresía, güey, pues no pagas una membresía cada vez que vas, güey. O sea, pagas una membresía, güey, que te da cierto tiempo, güey, y entrada sin problemas. O sea, también hay que usar el sentido común, güey. No tienes que pagar cada vez que vayas, güey. No mames, no sería rentable, güey. Ni para la empresa, güey, ni para uno como cabrón, güey. O sea, si te das cuenta, güey, tanto... Bueno, es que a lo mejor y sí, güey. También me estoy pasando de verga, güey. Estoy pendejeando, güey, y pues todavía eres un morro, güey. Pero, casi todas las membresías, güey, de cualquier puto servicio que tú contrates, güey, las membresías siempre son por un año, güey. La membresía para ir al gimnasio, güey. La membresía para, ¿cómo se llama, güey? La membresía para, por ejemplo, en este caso, güey, para ir a Costco, güey. Incluso antes, güey, antes, güey. Ahorita ya hay algunas empresas, güey, que optaron por hacer que las membresías, güey, sean mensuales, trimestrales, o bimestrales, güey, semestrales, digo, dependiendo, güey, dependiendo. Por ejemplo, güey, PlayStation Plus, güey, siempre fue anual, güey, la membresía anual. Ya después creo que incluyeron, güey, la membresía, por 3 meses, güey. Y ya al último, güey, dijeron, bueno, güey, pues vamos a hacer esto, güey. Pinche membresía mensual, güey. Y ya, güey. Pero de esas ya no pasan, güey. Ya es membresía mensual, trimestral y anual, güey. Y pues obviamente si quieres 2 años, güey, del servicio, pues tienes que pagar otra vez la membresía anual, güey. Y obviamente pues se te va acumulando. Pero sí, güey, la membresía, el tiempo tradicional siempre es un año, güey. Y en Costco no funciona como aquí, güey. Te digo, depende, güey, el servicio que contrates, güey, y también la empresa lo que quiera hacer, güey. Pero pues no, güey, nunca va a salir una membresía por un mes, güey. No mames, pues no, güey. Pues ni que fuera una pinche plataforma de streaming. Es como en Disney Plus, güey. Acabo de contratar apenas hace poco, güey, la membresía, güey, pero agarré promoción, güey. Digo, 4 meses, güey. Tampoco es como que quiera estar el año, güey. Pero son 4 meses, carnal, de... Ay, papaya de Celaya, güey. 4 meses, güey, a 100 pesitos, güey. Cada uno, güey. No mames, es una ganga, güey, porque está en 300 pesos, güey, la membresía mensual de Disney Plus, güey, o sea... Sáquense a la verga. Exactamente, güey, que por 500 varos, güey, es la membresía anual. Anual. Ya estás, mi queridísimo Sonic. Tienes que hacer lo de esa mamada de tu escuela, ¿verdad, bro? Ni pedo, güey. Mucha suerte, bro. Ya no hagas corajes, güey. Mándalos a la verga, güey. Ya te lo dije, güey. Tú sereno, moreno. ¡Ay, güey!
pride demon. Damn thing probably sent Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever happens, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
Uncle Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped. And the blighted elven gods walk free.
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the Veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither. Do you intend to knock over a statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
You want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You all right?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
We're both shadow dragons and both from Minrathous. Maybe our paths haven't crossed, but I know our work has. It's a start.
And shadows stand together.
That's the idea. Cross your fingers it works out for us.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh, yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Nev, I'm a mage. You're a mage. Solus is more than that. That ritual was more than some circle mage could have pulled off. Even more than a Tevinter Magister.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane, 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of 1 god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane. Supposedly.
Thalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luthe. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifact it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. There's a problem.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
That water just swirling into the air.
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Let's deal with it.
Not too bad. Ready when you are. Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was? Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
It can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory. Or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy!
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. Drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
We've got company. Rook gets that one. Got us in the distance.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead. So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen Harel? The real Fen Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it. Another Sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be. It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Got you covered. Still standing, not bad. So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Methalinast. Darkspawn.
Can't get along. Hey, Rook. Nice shot.
here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back. Can you take care of that alarm?
Got company. That goes to you.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. Weak here. I bet we could break it somehow. More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. Building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, Nodus Thalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere. Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall. Did it. All that's left is the Nautisterthallen. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit.
You'll see.
Okay, here it is. The Nautisterthallen.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh!
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirtharan.
Right, I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirtharan. What do you...
So that's the Nardus Dathalan.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken, though. Needs fixing. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp. Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nardus Dathalan.
Wait, you found the Nardus Dathalan? The Archive Spirit? We could ask it about the gods, figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veil Jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeda's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeda's Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeda's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Could we really be at war with
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.